Exercise 10.3, problem number 3. Previous video we discussed up to 2 problems. Now continuation. Second problem. Find the projection. Find the projection of the vector on the vector I cap plus j cap. This vector projection on the vector I cap plus j cap. What is the projection? Projection is nothing but we discussed. The projection formula is there. Projection of A bar on B bar is A bar dot B bar by magnitude of B bar. So first I will take naming as a solution. Let given vectors A bar equal to I cap minus j cap and B bar equal to I cap plus j cap. So two given vectors. Now the projection of vector A bar on B bar is the projection of vector A bar and the projection of on the B bar vector is A bar dot B bar by magnitude of B bar. So first I'll find the A bar dot B bar value. A bar dot B bar equal to I cap minus j cap. A bar value is I cap, vector is I cap minus j cap dot I cap plus j cap. I dot I is 1. I dot into j is 0. No need to write. Minus j into I 0 minus j dot j is 1 equal to 0. Magnitude of B bar is 1 square plus 1 square, that equal to root 2. Therefore, the projection equal to 0 by root 2. Answer is 0. Actually 0 getting means 0 by anything is 0 only. So direct also you can write the 0 answer. Therefore the required projection of vector I cap minus j cap on the vector I cap plus j cap is 0. Projection is nothing but one value. Next, problem number 4. Problem number 4 and example 16. Example 16 I displayed there. Take as a homework. Pause the video to note it down. Next, problem number 5. Show that each of the given three vectors they given, that three vectors are unit vectors. First condition, unit vectors. Unit vector means magnitude should be equal to 1. So first of all you have to find the magnitudes of each and every vector that is equal to 1 means that three vectors are unit vectors. Next, show that they are mutually perpendicular to each other. That means each and every pair, for example 1 2, 1 3, 2 3 are mutually perpendicular means each and every 1 2, 1 3 or 2 3 are perpendicular. Perpendicular how will show? The dot product of the two vectors is equal to 0, then the two vectors are perpendicular. So that we have to show that. First of all, first one will finish. Unit vector will show first. Solution is, let given vectors I am taking as a bar equal to 1 by 7 2 I cap plus 3 j cap plus 6 k cap. That equal to, that implies that equal to 2 by 7 I cap plus 3 by 7 j cap plus 6 by 7 k cap. So this is a bar vector. Now magnitude of A bar I am finding here. Magnitude of A bar formula is square root of I cap coefficient is 2 by 7 whole square plus 3 by 7 whole square plus 6 by 7 whole square. Square root of 2 square is 4 plus 3 square is 9 plus 36 divided by 7 square 7 square 7 square, that is 49. Magnitude of A bar is square root of 49 by 49, that equal to 1. So A bar vector completed. Similarly B bar vector. B bar vector I am taking as a second one as a B bar. 3 by 7 I cap minus 6 by 7 j cap plus 2 by 2 k cap. 2 by 7 k cap. Magnitude of B bar. Magnitude of B bar is direct I am writing here 9 by 49 plus minus 36, that is nothing but plus 36 will get plus 4 by 7 square is 49. So unit vector. B bar also unit vector. Next is C bar. C bar vector taking as a 6 by 7 I cap plus 2 by 7 j cap minus 3 by 7 k cap. Simplies magnitude of C bar equal to, simplify that one, magnitude is 1 you will get. Therefore given vectors, given 3 vectors, unit vectors, given 3 vectors, unit vectors. First one, first part, 3 vectors are unit vectors showing completed here. First point. Next, mutually perpendicular to each other. First I'll take now A bar dot B bar. A bar is nothing but this value 2 by 7 I cap plus 3 by 7 j cap plus 6 by 7 k cap. Dot product with B bar, second vector. Second vector what is the 3 by 7 I cap minus 6 by 7 j cap plus 2 by 7 k cap. So A bar dot B bar. Dot product is nothing but what? Corresponding elements, coefficients, corresponding coefficients is multiplied. And the dot product value should be scalar or real number. So now 2 by 7 into 3 by 7 plus 3 by 7 into, here minus is there, minus 6 by 7 plus 6 by 7 into 2 by 7. Denominator 7 into 7 is 49. So take the LCM is 49. Now 2 3 is 6 minus 18 plus 12. If you are multiplying 2 3 is 6 minus 6 into 3 is minus 18, 6 2 is 12. Total will be 0 by 49. A bar dot B bar is equal to 0. Therefore, A bar and B bar are perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular to each other. Similarly, we have to continue this process. B bar dot C bar we have to find, and C bar dot A bar also you have to find. This value also equal to 0, this value also equal to 0. You will get compulsory. Why? Because show that condition. Therefore, the given three vectors mutually perpendicular to each other. Mutually perpendicular to each other. No, you have to continue this one. B bar dot C bar and C bar dot A bar. Every pair is perpendicular, so we can conclude three vectors are mutually perpendicular. Why? Because A is perpendicular to B and B is perpendicular to C. B is perpendicular to C means this is in three-dimensional space. Therefore, C is perpendicular to A also. So now pause the video to note it down. Problem number 6. Find the magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar if two conditions they given. By using these two conditions, we have to find the magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar. First of all, given conditions will take here. Solution given A bar plus B bar dot A bar minus B bar equal to 8 and magnitude of A bar equal to 8 times of magnitude of B bar. 8 times of magnitude of B bar. So now just normal simplification I'll make here. Multiply this total. A bar dot of A bar minus B bar plus B bar dot of A bar minus B bar is equal to 8. Now again multiply inside here. A bar dot A bar minus A bar dot B bar plus B bar dot A bar minus B bar dot B bar equal to 8. Now we have the two formulae. A bar dot A bar equal to magnitude of A bar square. Already previous we discussed the note point. A bar dot A bar equal to magnitude of A bar square and A bar dot B bar equal to B bar dot A bar. Commutative law. Commutative. Scalar product is or dot product is commutative. So commutative property also I'll use here. So here we can write magnitude of A bar square minus A bar dot B bar plus B bar dot A bar is nothing but A bar dot B bar minus magnitude of B bar square. Here A plus B is there, so magnitude of B bar square equal to 8. Here these both get cancelled here. Now magnitude of A bar, this take as a equation 1. Magnitude of A bar substitute here 8 magnitude of B bar whole square minus magnitude of B bar square equal to 8. Since from equation 1 magnitude of A bar is 8 times of magnitude of B bar. Whole square is there, whole square we have to write. This implies 64. 8 8 is 64 magnitude of B bar square minus magnitude of B bar square equal to 8. 64 magnitude of B bar square minus magnitude of B bar square. 64 minus 1 is 63. Magnitude of B bar square equal to 8. Now magnitude of B bar square value, magnitude of B bar square equal to 8 by 63. This implies I need only magnitude. Magnitude of B bar equal to square root of 8 by 63. Magnitude of B bar square, magnitude of B bar equal to square root of, we can write 4 into 2 by 9 7s are 63. Root 4 value is 2, root 2 by, root 9 value is 3 by root 7. Therefore, magnitude of B bar equal to 2 by root 2 by 3 square root of 2 by 7. We can write. Now, magnitude of B bar completed. What is the magnitude of A bar also is asking here. So 1 implies magnitude of A bar equal to 8 times of magnitude of B bar. From equation 1, 8 times of magnitude of B bar. Substitute here 2 by 3 square root of 2 by 7. That value should be 16 by 3 square root of 2 by 7. This is the magnitude of B bar value. and this is the magnitude of A bar value, 16 by 3 root 2 by 7. So pause the video to note it down. Problem number 7. Evaluate the product. Evaluate the product of two vectors. Two vectors dot product evaluate. Solution given 3a bar minus 5b bar dot product with 2a bar plus 7b bar. So just here product how we'll do, first value with total. So that only you write 3a bar dot product with 2a bar plus 7b bar minus 5b bar into 2a bar plus 7b bar. Now dot product 3 2 ja 6 a bar dot a bar plus 7 3 ja 21 a bar dot b bar minus 5 2 ja 10 b bar dot a bar minus 35 b bar dot b bar. Just previous problem also we discussed, the note point is there, a bar dot a bar is magnitude of a bar square plus 21 a bar dot b bar minus 10 a bar dot b bar, we can write this is a commutative property, equal to minus 35 magnitude of b bar square. Since conditions magnitude of a bar square equal to a bar dot a bar dot b bar equal to b bar dot a bar. These two conditions we are using here. This implies 6 magnitude of a bar square, 21 minus 10, that is plus 11 a bar dot b bar minus 35 magnitude of b bar square, 35 magnitude of b bar square. So this is the evaluate of dot product. Just product we have to make the conditions using properties I wrote here. So next problem number 8. Find the magnitudes of two vectors a bar and b bar. So magnitude of a bar, magnitude of b bar we have to find having the same magnitude. Solution here given, what they given, magnitude of a bar equal to magnitude of b bar having same magnitude, and such that the angle between them is angle between a bar and b bar theta equal to 60 degrees they given. Next the dot product of the scalar product a bar dot b bar equal to 1 by 2 they given. So now you have to find the magnitude of a bar, magnitude of b bar. Theta is there. So angle between two vectors, we know that cos theta equal to a bar dot b bar by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar. So substitute all values here. Theta value is cos 60 degrees equal to a bar dot b bar value 1 by 2 by magnitude of a bar dot b bar value. B bar value I am writing as a magnitude of a bar. This take as a equation 1 since from equation 1. So now cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2 by magnitude of a bar square, a into a, 2 into 2 square you can write like that, magnitude of a square. This 1 by 2 get cancelled, cross multiply or send left side, magnitude of a bar square equal to 1. This implies what is the magnitude of a bar equal to 1. Magnitude should be positive, magnitude always positive. So magnitude plus or minus don't take, only positive you have to take. Therefore from 1 implies magnitude of A bar equal to magnitude of B bar equal to 1. Why? Because they given two magnitudes is same. Magnitude of A bar equal to magnitude of B bar equal to 1. So required magnitudes we got. So pause the video to note it down. Now problem number 9. Find the magnitude of x bar if for a unit vector A bar is a unit vector they are giving, and this condition they given, you have to find the magnitude of x bar. Solution, first of all given things we have to write. What they given? Magnitude of A bar is equal to 1. Why? Because it is a unit vector. Unit vector condition is there. So magnitude of A bar is 1. And x bar minus A bar dot x bar plus A bar equal to 12. So now simplify. We discussed the dot product, how we'll do. X bar dot of x bar plus A bar minus A bar dot of x bar plus A bar equal to 12. X bar dot x bar implies x bar dot x bar plus x bar dot A bar minus A bar dot x bar plus minus A bar dot A bar equal to 12. So now you have the formulas. X bar dot x bar is magnitude of x bar square plus x bar dot A bar minus commutative law I am using. What is the commutative law? X bar dot A bar minus magnitude of A bar square equal to 12. Which values we are using here? In brackets I am writing A bar dot A bar equal to magnitude of A bar square. A bar dot B bar equal to B bar dot A bar. This is a commutative property. So these two properties I am using here. Now x bar dot A bar, x bar dot A bar cancel. Magnitude of x bar square minus this value is 1 square equal to 12. Since from equation 1, you take this as a equation 1. So 1 implies magnitude of A bar is 1. So magnitude of x bar square equal to how much you get? If you are send right side, it will become 13. 12 plus 1 is 13. Magnitude of x bar equal to square root of 13. Only positive, don't take plus or minus. Why? Because magnitude always positive, length always positive. So this is the magnitude of A bar. Magnitude of x bar. That is 13. Next, example problem number 18. I displayed there. Same, you have to find the magnitude of x bar. The change is here 12 is there 8 is there. Only the change in place of 12, 8 you have to substitute. So pause the video to note it down, and that one take as a homework. Now problem number 10. If A bar, B bar, C bar, three vectors they given are such that one condition they given, A bar plus lambda B bar is perpendicular to C bar, then find the lambda value. Find the lambda value. For that purpose here, first of all given things we have to write here. Solution, given A bar equal to 2i cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap, B bar equal to minus I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap, and C bar equal to 3i cap plus j cap, and A bar plus lambda B bar perpendicular to C bar. Therefore, A bar plus lambda B bar dot product with C bar equal to 0. two vectors perpendicular, then the dot product should be equal to 0. Note point is there, that note point I am using here. Now substitute the all values here. What is the A bar value? A bar value is 2i cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda into minus I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. Dot product with 3i cap plus j cap equal to 0. So now dot product making, before the dot product we have to simplify this value, bracket first. 2i cap minus lambda I cap, 2 minus lambda I cap plus 2 plus 2 lambda, 2 plus 2 lambda j cap. Next 3 is 3 plus here lambda k cap. Addition, common taking k cap here. Dot product with 3i cap plus j cap. Here nothing is there, means 0 k cap. 0 k cap. Here nothing is there, so 0 we can write. Now dot product, corresponding elements multiplication. So 2 minus lambda into, here corresponding element is 3 plus 2 plus 2 lambda into 1 plus 3 plus lambda into 0. Total value should be 0. Now if you are making simplify, 3 2 ja 6 minus 3 lambda plus 2 plus 2 lambda equal to 0. Now this value should be 6 plus 2 is 8 minus 3 lambda plus 2 lambda minus lambda equal to 0. That implies lambda value is 8. Lambda value is 8. So this is the way of finding the lambda value. Perpendicular condition they given means dot product should be equal to 0. This is a very important point here. Two vectors perpendicular showing purpose also, the dot product should be equal to 0. So based upon this perpendicular condition, example 15 is there. So the example 15 is B bar, A bar and B bar, two vectors are given. Show that A bar plus B bar, A bar minus B bar are perpendicular. These two vectors, addition of two vectors is vector, subtraction of two vector is vector. These two vectors are perpendicular, we have to show. First of all, you find the A bar plus B bar, A bar minus B bar. Solution is A bar plus B bar equal to 5i cap minus j cap minus 3k cap plus I cap plus 3j cap minus 5k cap equal to 5 plus 1 6i cap minus j plus 3j plus 2j cap minus 3k minus 5k minus 8k cap. This is the A bar plus B bar value. Now A bar minus B bar, A bar minus B bar equal to A bar minus B bar vector equal to, subtraction you have to make 5 minus I 4i cap minus j minus 3j minus 4j cap minus 3j minus of minus plus 5 plus 2k cap. If any doubt is there, first you write down that, and subtraction. Subtraction, negative making means the signs will be changed. So now these two vectors are perpendicular. Just we discussed, perpendicular means the dot product should be equal to 0. That we have to check. Therefore A bar plus B bar dot product with A bar minus B bar 6i cap plus 2j cap minus 8k cap dot product with 4i cap minus 4j cap plus 2k cap. 6 4s are 24. Just dot product means I won't get. I dot I is 1. Next 2 into minus 4 minus 8. 8 into 2. 8 2s are 16. Minus is there, minus 16. So this value should be 0. Minus 24 plus 24, 0. Therefore, the vectors, conclusion, the vectors a bar plus b bar and a bar minus b bar are perpendicular vectors. Perpendicular means which vectors asking dot product should be equal to 0. That we have to show. Therefore, these two vectors are perpendicular. Pause the video to note it down. Now, problem number 11. Show that this vector is perpendicular to another vector. Perpendicular means just we discussed dot product should be equal to 0. The two vectors dot product is 0, then the two vectors is called perpendicular to each other. Solution. Direct I am doing here dot product of these two vectors. Magnitude of a bar into b bar plus magnitude of b bar into a bar dot product with magnitude of a bar into b bar minus magnitude of b bar into a bar. So dot product, this first element multiply with total. So magnitude of a bar into b bar, this value a bar, magnitude a bar into b bar. Next, minus magnitude of b bar a bar into magnitude of a bar b bar plus magnitude of b bar a bar into magnitude of a bar into b bar. Just here multiplication. First one multiply with these two. Next second one multiply with these two. Minus magnitude of b bar into a bar, magnitude of b bar, a bar. So this is the multiplication completed. Simplify that one. Magnitude of a bar, magnitude of a bar, magnitude of a bar square. B bar dot b bar is magnitude of b bar square minus, here this value is, I am writing magnitude of a bar, magnitude of b bar first. Next this value dot product a bar dot b bar I am writing. Next this value is similarly magnitude of a bar, magnitude of b bar into a bar dot b bar, a bar dot b bar. Next minus this value magnitude of b bar square, a bar dot a bar is magnitude of a bar square. So now you see cancel these two and cancel these two. That value should be equal to 0. Therefore, given vectors perpendicular, given vectors perpendicular. Next example 17. Example 17. Find the magnitude of a bar minus b bar if two vectors a bar and b bar such that given conditions is there. First of all, take magnitude of a bar, magnitude of b bar. There is no formula of simplification. This one separate we can't make. So that purpose magnitude of a bar square, magnitude of a bar minus b bar whole square. This one we can write as a bar minus b bar dot a bar minus b bar. Since here a bar dot b bar equal to magnitude of a bar square. Reverse I am writing. Magnitude of a bar square is nothing but a bar dot b bar. Here magnitude of a bar minus b bar is a bar minus b bar dot A bar minus B bar. So now simplify this one. Multiply first element, second element. A bar dot A bar minus A bar dot B bar minus B bar dot A bar. These values. Minus into minus plus B bar dot B bar. So now I'll use the formulas. Magnitude of the dot product of two same vectors is magnitude of A bar square minus these two values same only. A bar dot B bar, B bar dot A bar, both same. So 2 into A bar dot B bar plus magnitude of B bar square. What they given? Magnitude of A bar is 2. So 2 square minus 2 into A bar dot B bar value is 4 here. So substitute here 4 plus magnitude of B bar. Magnitude of B bar is 3. So 3 square value here. Simplify this one. 4 minus 8 plus 9. 4 minus 8 plus 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. So value is 5. Magnitude of A bar minus B bar square value. But we need only magnitude of A bar minus B bar. Therefore, magnitude of A bar minus B bar equal to square root 5. Just to take only positive. Magnitude should be positive only. So take only positive. So pause the video to note it down.